There was a moment today when your dog felt something deeply important, and you didn't even notice it. Here on Canine Intelligence, we explore the quiet emotional world of dogs, the things they feel but never say, and this might be one of the most powerful truths you've been missing. Not because you don't love your dog, but because your dog doesn't experience love the way you think they do. And once you begin to understand the difference, it changes everything between you. You care about your dog in all the ways that seem obvious. You feed them, walk them, protect them, and try to give them the best life possible. And in your mind, that is love, real, genuine, undeniable love. But your dog has been quietly responding to something much deeper than that something subtle. Something emotional, something that doesn't always look important on the surface. These are the small moments that happen every single day, the ones most people overlook without even realizing they matter. Because the truth is, what your dog secretly loves the most is not always the things you expect. It's not just the treats, the toys, or the walks. And what most dog owners don't realize is, their dog has been trying to connect with them in these quiet, almost invisible ways all along through behaviors that seem simple, but carry a meaning far deeper than we imagine. There are moments when you're not doing anything special, you're just sitting, scrolling, or resting, and your dog quietly chooses to stay close to you without asking for attention. To you, it may feel like nothing, but to your dog, it's one of the most meaningful experiences because your presence alone makes them feel safe, calm, and emotionally connected without needing anything else. Your dog may not understand your exact words, but they understand your emotions with incredible clarity. When your voice is calm and soft, it creates a sense of reassurance inside them. And this is where it becomes surprising, because sometimes the way you say something matters far more than what you're actually saying. Most people treat walks as a routine task, something to complete quickly and efficiently, but your dog experiences walks in a completely different way. They want to explore, to smell, to pause, and to understand their environment. And when you allow them that freedom instead of rushing them, it shows them that their curiosity matters, which builds trust on a deeper level. There are quiet moments when your dog looks into your eyes without asking for anything. And if your gaze is soft and relaxed, it creates a powerful emotional connection. But what many people don't realize is that intense staring can feel threatening, while gentle eye contact feels safe and reassuring, strengthening the bond between you. 5. When you include them in your everyday life. Your dog doesn't always want constant attention, they simply want to feel included in your world. When they follow you from room to room or sit near you while you're busy, they're not being clingy, they're trying to stay connected. And even a small acknowledgement from you can make them feel valued and secure. When your dog makes a mistake, they don't just react to what happened, they watch you closely. Your response teaches them whether they are still safe with you. And when you stay calm instead of reacting with frustration, it reassures them that your bond is strong, even in imperfect moments. Not every touch needs a purpose, and your dog can feel the difference. When you gently pet them without trying to control or move them, it becomes a pure form of connection, something simple, quiet, and deeply comforting. Sometimes your dog simply sits nearby and observes you, and while it may seem like nothing, it fulfills a deep instinct inside them. By allowing them to stay close, you give them a sense of purpose and belonging that feels incredibly meaningful. 9. When your behavior remains consistent, dogs find comfort in predictability, and the way you behave every day creates a stable, emotional environment for them. Consistency builds trust, and that trust becomes one of the strongest forms of love your dog can feel. Your dog is constantly communicating with you through small actions and subtle behaviors. When you begin to notice and respond to these signals, they feel understood, and that understanding creates a bond that goes far beyond basic care. Your dog is constantly communicating with you through small actions and subtle behaviors. When you begin to notice and respond to these signals, they feel understood, and that understanding creates a bond that goes far beyond basic care. Dogs don't measure love in grand gestures or material things. They experience it through emotional safety, presence, and consistency. They are always observing you, reading your tone, your energy, and your behavior, and shaping their emotional world around it. So, when you start noticing the small things that matter to them, your connection naturally becomes deeper, calmer, and more meaningful. Later today, your dog will sit near you again, just like always, and it will probably feel like just another ordinary moment. But for them, it's not ordinary at all. It's comfort, connection, and love all at once. And when you begin to notice these quiet moments, you start to understand your dog in a way most people never do. If this video made you see your dog a little differently, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Canine Intelligence, because here we don't just train dogs. We learn to truly understand them, and sometimes that changes everything.